squatting tonight. I'm a man of my word.
Right, leg workout complete. Genuinely almost blacked out about 3 times, but if you're not almost blacking out during legs, or any workout for that matter, you're doing it wrong. Daily pill stack. Don't know if you can see that. That was a smooth one. Also, daily stim of the day. Going back to the childhood. Fucking white monster. Listen to this shit. Nothing beats it. Cheers. So as you guys saw, the new plates came in and I'm super stoked about it. The number one question that I'm probably anticipating to get is, well, if you have goals of squatting 405, deadlifting over 5, and benching 315, why aren't you like jacking the weights up more? Like, why am I only seeing you squat 225, deadlifts 275, and then probably when the next bench rolls around, I'm only going to go up by 5 pounds. I'm only going up 5 pounds from what I previously was doing, which was 220, which was all the weights that I had. And the reason is because that's how you get hurt. In order to achieve this goal of 315 bench, 405 squat, and 500 pound deadlift, I'm not going to get there overnight. My body is accustomed to 220 pounds. And if I was to just go in on this leg day, for example, and throw over 300 pounds on deadlift, which I can do, and throw over 300 pounds on squat, which I can do, and then when bench rolls around, I think it's tomorrow, just throw as close to 315 as I can get, I'm gonna fuck myself up. And injury is one of the biggest things that holds people back, and it's one of the biggest reasons why people plateau and honestly go down in strength, is because they spend all their time recovering instead of all of their time trying to progressive overload. So I'm not in a rush. I understand that I have a short time frame, and I've given myself a short time frame in order to do so, but my body's been accustomed to 220 pounds so long that if I was to just immediately jump to the heaviest that I could go from 220, that is going to be a recipe for disaster. I'm in this for the long run. So if there's anything that you can take away from this, understand that if something happens where you can't use a certain amount of weight, you can't use certain heavy ass weights, and your body's not accustomed to that, and then you get yourself into an environment, or you're like me and you order some plates for your home gym to where you now have access to a shit ton more weight, take your ego off the pedestal that you have it on. Understand that in the long run, you will get there. All you have to do is just progressively overload, workout by workout, week by week, month by month, year by year, and you will get to whatever strength goal you have. You will get to whatever physique goal that you have if you just take it one day at a time. I understand it's tempting. I understand that you want to just throw as much weight as you can on the bar, but understand, getting hurt and recovering from that injury in the long run is going to take you so much longer to achieve your goals if you just do it this way instead.
I was like, we stopped laughing. What? Get it. No. You. Oh, no, business point.
Alright, this segment I'm going to try and make quick because I have to hold the camera as I'm driving. And because it's 11:30 at night and I'm heading back from my last obligation of the day. Today, I honestly have not been home all day. It's genuinely just been like a shit ton of driving, a shit ton of miscellaneous places that I've had to go. And the last place that I'm coming from right now is actually the college that I graduated from back in May. And I went there for a obligation that I had to fill. And then afterwards, I just stayed around, you know, talked to the guys that I used to play soccer with and, you know, just see them essentially for not one last time, but like see them for the first time that I've seen them in a long time. And it's why I'm deciding to turn the camera on right now, is because a few of them are going to watch this. Now, don't get me wrong. As a disclaimer, a few of them are going to watch this. I don't really care. I will say it to your face if you ask me about it. And the ones who I'm talking about, they know who they are. So, disclaimer for that. But it's like, it's been a significant period of time since the last time that I saw these guys. And some of them, it's just like, they haven't changed at all. If anything, they've gotten worse. Like, they're still smoking the shitty ass weed. They're still drinking the shitty ass vodka. They're still going to the same shitty ass parties, fucking the same shitty ass chicks. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't blame them, because when I was their age, I was doing the same thing. And if you guys would have known me 3 or 4 years ago, I genuinely was that. And I'm kind of a different case in the sense that I've had an extreme transformation over the past few years. Like, talk to anyone who knew me during that period of time and they would explain it kind of like I just dropped off the face of the earth. That's kind of how it was. And I'm kind of a anomaly case when it comes to that. So I don't expect every single person to do that. And I would never expect anybody to put themselves through what I put myself through. The only reason that I did it is because I genuinely felt obligated to do so. And I felt it deep in my soul. I felt it even when I was doing all of that shit. I felt it when I was doing the drugs and drinking the alcohol and going to those parties and doing all that bullshit. Like, I genuinely, I'm almost out of gas. Holy shit. Hopefully I don't sputter in the side of the road at fucking almost midnight. But anyway, and I've always said, if that's what you want to do and that's the way that you want to live your life, I have absolutely no problem with you. But if you complain that your life is not in the place that you want it to be, if you say that you want to do these amazing things with your life and your actions don't back up your words, that is genuinely the most important thing. If your actions don't back up your words, then that's when I have a problem. But if you tell me you're like, I want to do drugs, I want to drink alcohol, I want to go to these parties, I want to fuck as many degenerate chicks as I possibly can, go for it. Genuinely go for it. Like, I have no issue with you. But if you say you want a better life, if you are unhappy with your current circumstances, then that's when a change needs to be made. And that's what this whole lesson is about, is that change, I will only have talks with these certain type of people when they come to me asking for change. Because I can sense a lot of them don't want to change, which a lot of them haven't in the extended period of time that I haven't seen them for. They haven't changed. And it's because they haven't wanted to. So I have no reason to be upset with them for that. But there are a select few out there that, you know, not gonna lie, they come to me, they see that my physique has changed. Like, I kind of just start talking to them, telling them like what I've been up to, what I've been doing. And I have significantly changed from the last time that I saw them, physically, mentally, financially, but they haven't. And, you know, some of them almost feel like obligated to like come up to me and like, you know, like fake all this shit that it's like,
oh yeah, I'm doing this, like I'm trying to do this, like I'm in the gym, blah blah blah. And I'm like, listen, like, you don't have to tell me that. Genuinely, you don't. Because I know you're not, you know? And tonight, none of them did, thankfully. But I've had that occurrence in the past. Because the reason that I said all of this to begin with is because they don't want to change. And I have no problem with that. But me personally, I just can't be in that environment. I can't be around that shit. I was in that shit for 6 fucking years. And it, like, I was in the thick of it for the first 3. And the last 3, I was slowly but surely becoming the man that you see me as today. And now from this point, I'm striving to even become a greater version of myself. But I just had to remove myself from that environment. On top of the fact that, you know, I wasn't getting paid nearly as much as I would be getting paid if I was to stay at the store and continue doing what I'm doing. But it genuinely wasn't all about the money. Like, I still have a piece of that program in my heart because, you know, I spent a quarter of my life there. I spent 6 years there getting 2 degrees. It's not even about the degrees because I haven't even used my degrees to get to the position that I'm in now, even the job that I got. But with that being said, like, I still care about the program. It has a piece of my heart, whether I like it or not. So I still want success for those people. And if they ever do want to change, and you are watching this video, if you are one of those guys that is watching this video right now, understand that I am always open arms, and you can always come to me. No matter what you have said behind my back in the past, no matter what you've said to me personally face to face, no matter like anything that you've seen me do or I've seen you do, like no matter what, whatever our past is, understand that you can always come to me now with any issue that you have. I'm speaking to literally not just those people that I just got done being around, but I'm speaking to you right now, every single person watching this video. Understand that no matter what you have been through, no matter how bad it's been, no matter how lows the lows have been, I'm here for you. And I've been to those lows as well. And I want to be able to help you out of them. Because now me, being on the other side of the glass, I can tell you that the grass is greener. It is so much fucking greener. People say that the grass isn't always greener. I'm telling you now, this grass, it's fucking green, brother. It is fucking green. And I want you to experience that. Because I understand the hopelessness and the emptiness that you feel being on that side of the glass. So listen to this from somebody who has been on the side of the glass that you're on now, and now he's on the other side of the glass, telling you that there is a whole different reality out of this shit, bro. There is a whole nother reality. And I'm not even close to the tip of the... I'm not even close to the peak. I feel like I'm genuinely just... I'm not even at the tip of the iceberg, brother. Like, I'm just getting started. And you guys have honestly witnessed the amount of progress that I've made in the time that I've been posting content, which honestly hasn't been that long. But there was an entire other lonely, isolated chapter before I even picked up a camera. And I wish to God that I would have started documenting that shit, because that would have been one hell of a journey for you guys to witness. But at the same time, I'm glad that I spent that period in isolation, because it turned me into the man that I am today. And although I do think isolation can be a powerful tool for you to make that kind of transformation, if I would have had somebody like myself speaking to you now, I think I would have made it so much faster to be able to have that guidance, to be able to have that northern star, to be able to have the path just illuminated in front of me and just be able to walk it and do exactly what I needed to do. Because I've figured all this shit out from banging my head against the wall day after day after day after day, making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again, not knowing what the hell I'm doing until I figured it out. And then boom, I would move on to the next thing and repeat the same process of banging my head against the wall over and over and over and over again, figuring it out, boom, on to the next thing. And literally just repeating that process in every single aspect of my life until I've become the man that you see me today. And quite honestly, that is still how I figure shit out today. You could tell me something a million times, but until I bang my head against that wall a million times and figure out the way to not bang my head against the wall and pick up the sledgehammer and break the wall down, like, that's just how I learn. And I think that's how a lot of people learn, honestly. Like, I'm here to show you the way, but I'm also here to tell you to start trying shit. That is the biggest thing. I could give you the answers, but I feel like a lot of people don't learn that way. I not only want to give you fish, but I want to teach you how to be a fisherman. I want to teach you how to, yes, go through the trial and error. Yes, make your own mistakes. Yes, learn from experience. But I also want you to bang your head against the wall a couple times, you know? Because it builds character. It builds mental resilience. It builds discipline. It builds willpower. It builds you into the man that you are thinking about right now that you want to become. Think about that. Failure is just an attempt. Failure is never true failure unless you quit. And if you simply do not quit, whatever goal that you have rolling around in your head right now, whatever milestones that you want to achieve in your life, whether it's the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it does not matter. Whatever goal, no matter how outlandish, no matter how ambitious it might be, you can achieve it if you just simply do not quit. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these episodes that are still going to be coming out every single day. I have to go edit this video. It is literally almost midnight right now, and I still have to edit this entire video. But that is what living in the red line every single day is, until I, myself, become the leading example of what a 100% man truly is, so that I can express that onto you, so that you can be the 100% version of yourself. I love you guys. Make sure you comment some questions in the comments as well below. I want to see some Q&A questions. I want to help you guys out as much as possible. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.